Hello everyone and welcome to the channel as a Lego. Now I have another tip for you on how to make a bed for your pets. Especially for cats, since they love to get into small spaces. But it is also ideal for small dogs so they can sleep very warm in these still cold times. It is very easy to make and as always with materials that we already have in our homes. So let's see what we will need to make it. We are going to need the more or less medium-sized cardboard box, some scissors, the shirt that we no longer use and that is a man's or the largest one we have. If you don't have scissors you can also use a cutter or razor. A stapler that is totally optional, adhesive tape and finally a mattress or some old blanket or sweatshirt that we have. But it is also merely optional, it is only so that our pets are more comfortable. So now let's see how to do it. We take the cardboard box we have and turn it towards the front, which is actually one of the sides of the box. If it is like mine, we are going to cut it with scissors or in this case the razor from top to bottom on both sides as shown on the screen. And after we have made those two cuts we make a final one at the bottom. If you have a box that has already been opened, you can skip this step. You have already cut the cardboard, now we just put in this lid that we have left and it should look more or less like this. We do it this way so that it is more resistant on the top. Now we take the adhesive tape and glue the lid very well so that it does not come off and fall on our pet. Once glued, we turn the box over and we can also reinforce the top part so that it is even firmer. But this is completely optional so I will leave it to your discretion. Just remember that if they are cats, they are most likely also on top of the box, so it is better to reinforce them. Once finished, it should look like this. Everything cut and glued, we just place the box vertically with the opening facing up. We take our shirt and grab it as if we were going to put it on someone else and we slide it into the box. Make it as even as you can so that the collar of the shirt is as centered as possible, since that will be the entrance of our mascot. Pull it a little more from the sides if necessary. Now just turn it over and pull the bottom of the shirt so that it is as taut as possible. This is where they are going to use the stapler. Try to arrange the corners of the shirt so that they are as true as possible. And once you have them like this, just grab the stapler and hold that part of the fabric so that they don't move. Do the same with the other corners and once you're done you should have something similar to this. They don't have to be perfect since this will be attached to a wall. So don't worry if a part is left without fabric. Once we have done all that, we could leave it like this and it can be used immediately. But here we are going to arrange the sleeves so that it is as neat as possible. We just grab these and put them back following the fall of the same sleeve, as shown on the screen. If you want to make it even more detailed you can sew that part to the shirt with a needle and thread, but it really isn't necessary since it won't move. Just put a little silicone on it and the fabric will stay in place without any problem. Since they have done the same with the other sleeve, it should look just like I show you in the video. If you want the entrance to look much better, just tighten it a little more, pull towards one of the sides as much as possible and take the stapler and secure it with a couple of staples to the sides of the box as you can see in the video. Do the same on the other side, fixing it with the necessary staples and in the end it will look like this. Finally, just take the cushion, blanket or any fabric you have chosen and place it inside the house. So your pets will be very comfortable and warm in February times. And even more so if they are stray animals that we are helping. And as you can see, this one was perfect because it was almost the exact size of the box. But if not, just arrange it in such a way that everything is not piled up and so our pet has no problem getting settled. And as you can see, this is how it is finished and as you can see, it looks very good. I placed her outside my house where it is covered because, as I had mentioned on some occasion, my wife is an animal lover and helps some stray kittens that are here where we live. So I made them so they wouldn't get cold and we put them next to where my wife leaves their food so in no time they will be in there enjoying themselves. I hope to be able to take a photo of them to upload to Twitter and see that we do use everything we do here on the channel. As you saw, it was very easy to do so. I hope you do it, and even if you don't need it for your pets, do it to offer them to an adoption center or just like I do to help a little animal that doesn't have a home and that way at least it doesn't lack shelter. So you know that with just a box and a shirt that we no longer use we can make a little house for our pet that I know they will love. As you already know, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share with all your family, friends and acquaintances. Thanks for watching and I hope you liked this advice. As always, see you in the next videos. Thank you.